This is the Limerick Post Show. Coming up in today's show, the big interview is with Limerick singer-songwriter Fergal Nash. Joined by Limerick singer-songwriter Fergal Nash. How are you getting on?
Not too bad, Megan.
Tell us, 2020, have you set like a mood board or a plan, or have you gotten into this new year with resolutions, or what's the crack?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get going, obviously, early in the year, so I'm hopefully going to have a new album out, maybe around June time, and a single in March, so I'm kind of putting the plan together now, yeah.
How is the whole process of putting the album together going for you?
Well, I have a lot of it recorded, actually. I recorded a lot of it last year already, so it's kind of more into the kind of production side of it now in terms of, you know, album sleeve and the promotion and everything, things like this, so, yeah.
Has it been like blood, sweat and tears, or is it kind of like an enjoyable process, and, you know, are you kind of like dying to get to the finish of it, or are you actually enjoying putting it all together?
Well, the recording is enjoyable because you're hearing all the songs coming together in the studio. I recorded my own home studio, Chorus Sounds recording, so that's always an enjoyable part of it. It takes time because I'm doing it myself, but it's, you know, when you're hearing the songs come together on the speakers, it's exciting, you know. The kind of production of the CDs and that, and the inlay design and that, I'm not really a graphic designer, so that's a bit tricky for me, and I might get a few people to give me a hand with those types of things. But so yeah, the music side I enjoy. The other side of it, maybe not as much, but it's part of it, so you have to do it.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Take us back so to your own, like, start to your early days of music career, and kind of when you realised, like, this is something that I'm really passionate about and that I actually want to be doing more and more.
Well, I suppose I really started getting into the music kind of when I was about 13, 14 in secondary school in a Cotswold College in Pallaskenry, you know. And there was a few of us got a band together. We were called Nemesis, and we were big into kind of the hard rock and heavy metal bands at the time, like Nirvana and Guns N' Roses and AC/DC. So we used to do their covers of their songs, and we played school concerts and that, and wrecked the joint, you know, like, frightened a few teachers and priests out of the hall and that kind of thing, you know. So that's where it started, and then that kind of broke up because people went off to college and things like that. But kind of around my mid-20s, then I started kind of writing my own songs and kind of finishing off songs as well, because I'd often have bits and pieces of record, I wouldn't come back to it. But as I got a bit older, I wasn't out drinking as much, you know. Yeah. I was able to kind of sit down with the guitar and kind of finish stuff off. So then I did a few EPs and that kind of thing over a few years, but I released my first album in 2013. It's called Take It Over, and then I did another one in 2015 called Pieces of Everything, and now this is the third one. It's going to be called Golden Sky. Absolutely
incredible. Now, you obviously mentioned Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, obviously very influential through your teenage years. Are they still your influences, or what is your influences now?
Yeah, there's still be a lot of that in there, yeah. Even in this album now, there's a lot of guitars, you know. But there's some kind of ballady stuff as well, you know. So, but like, as time goes on, you kind of evolve a bit, obviously. Everyone does, I think, you know what I mean? So, kind of into singer-songwriters as well, like Josh Ritter and, you know, a bit of Bruce Springsteen, that kind of thing. And some of the maybe bands that came on after that as well. The likes of, at the moment, there's a band in England called Royal Blood. I quite like it. Yeah. A bit of Noel Gallagher, that kind of thing. Manic Street Preachers, that's where I'm coming from.
I think I've noticed a trend now lately that the big guitar, like, rock bands are starting to make a comeback, whereas, you know, they kind of went there for a while. I think DJs kind of took over, but now I think they're really starting to come back, as you mentioned Royal Blood there in a big way, which must be, for someone like you who's like mad into rock bands growing up, must be great to see that coming back.
It is great to see it coming back, yeah. I mean, we're hearing a lot of pop on the radio, you know. So well and good. There's a Scottish singer we're hearing a lot of on the radio at the moment. I'm hearing a bit too much of it, but yeah, it's good to hear the guitars, and in Limerick as well. Loads of great original bands in Limerick, and you know, I think it's as strong as I can ever remember in my life in terms of you know, singer-songwriters as well, and bands, and doing original stuff, which is great. You know?
I have to say, like, we've interviewed quite a few people already on the Limerick Post Show, and like every genre as well in Limerick. Like, you've got the indie, you've got the pop, you've got the rap, you've got there's bass as well. There's just so much jazz, everything. Like, it's great to see. So it must be, as you said, like, being in this sphere with all these people when it's so strong, it must be great to see so many people. And I think one thing I've noticed is how supportive Limerick artists are of each other.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a great scene here, and I meet loads of people at gigs and open mics and that, and everyone would be informing each other about, you know, places to record, even things like this, venues to play in, you know, different open mics, maybe outside of Limerick a bit as well. You know, everyone's supporting each other, and that's great, because I mean, it's the same in any industry. I think everyone that's in the same business, you know, needs each other as much as anyone else, you know. And then on top of that, then hopefully with promotion and that, you can kind of get people who mightn't know you through the music to like your music based on promoting it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely incredible. So do tell us what date the album's out and where we can get it.
It's probably going to be June. I haven't had an exact date yet, but all details will be on fergalnash.com and my social media.
Brilliant. Yeah. Is all your social media Fergal Nash?
Yeah, it's all Fergal Nash Facebook, Fergal Nash Music on Facebook, I think. And the main website is, as I said, fergalnash.com, Twitter, all the various places. And I got T-shirts and CDs, the whole lot. You can give me a shout anytime.
Absolutely super stuff. Now, before we go to your performance, tell us about the song you're going to perform.
Okay, the song I'm going to do, sorry, is going to be the first single from the album, and it's called Around the Town, and it's pretty much just about knocking around Limerick doing your shopping.
Absolutely love that though. I love it. So it's local as well.
Local as well. Well, when I go to other towns, I say it's that town. For the time being, it's Limerick.
Fergal Nash, thank you so much for chatting to us here in Sextons today.
No problem. Thanks for having me, Megan. Great. This one's called Around the Town.
Anytime seek a brand new face, I make the world go round the town. Anytime need a warm embrace, make the world go round the town. Going round the town, going round the town, going round the town. Oh yeah. Got the time to waste. Make the world go round the town. Anytime seek a brand new face. Make the world go round the town. Going round the town. Going round the town. Going round the town. Because they're sucking me in before I even begin. Before I even explore. We've been here before. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Anytime seek a brand new face. Make the world go round the town. Anytime I need a warm embrace. The world going round the town, going round the town, going round the town, going round the town, because they're sucking me in before I even begin, before I even explore. They have been at my door, and now they're kicking me out without a shadow of doubt. Without a moment of truth, that I'd stolen their word, that I'd stolen their word. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh yeah, find a brand new friend, keep them till the end.